Welcome back, everybody. Today, I want to discuss about another reason why you're not seeing that many offers. And it's about the downsizing of the food. I mean, personally, I would not go there and buy food myself. Where you used to buy, let's say, a personal pie pizza, right? Which is pretty much around 10 to 12 inches of the size of a pizza. Now it's like I'm going to these places and I'm picking up like 5 or 6 of these personal pies. And then when I try to pick it up, because I worked in a pizza shop before, I dealt with different size of pizzas. 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, large. From small personal to the extra large pies. I remember, and through the years, I know what the weight is going to feel like when you're picking up a pizza. And I got an offer and I'm picking up six personal pies. And I'm lifting up the pies themselves and I'm like, are the pizzas in the boxes? Am I just holding the boxes only and there's no food in there? So I got curious. I'm like, did you guys put the pizzas in the boxes? Is there any box missing pizza? No, everything is in the box. Don't worry. And I'm paying, and it's not that I'm paying, but the customer's paying how much for this? Expensive as hell. But you figure you get a personal pie, you eat that and you'll say, oh, that hit the spot. These things are like a sheet of paper. Literally, it's like a sheet of paper. The thickness of these pizzas. I'm like, customers are buying this stuff? But then again, do I see a lot of customers like inside, or a lot of people coming and picking up or sitting down, or any other drivers showing up for an offer? And it's like, not really. And I can understand why. I mean, I'm not going to pay that much money for something that's not even going to fill you up. Where a one personal pie will, the way it's supposed to be, a one personal pie will be like, you'll eat that and you'll be like, okay, that hit the spot. Not anymore. You got to get 3 of those. It's just crazy. And even at Wendy's, I went and picked up 5 Wendy's hamburgers. And also there were 2 French fries in there. 5 Wendy's hamburgers. And I'm looking at the bag that they give me and I'm like, they fit all that in that little tiny bag? What's going on? I used to get like the double patty hamburger from Wendy's. You'll eat that and be like, okay. You'll say that hit the spot. But I'm picking up the bag and I'm like, it feels like there's only 1 hamburger in there. But there's 5 of them and 2 French fries in there. How's that possible? It weighs like, you can lift it up with your pinky. With your pinky, you can pick up the whole bag with your pinky. It's like, for an example, they took, let's say, a White Castle, those mini hamburgers that they got, the tiny little mini hamburgers, and they just enlarged it. It's like the density of a lot of these places, the food density, it's mostly like air and water. It's like they fluff the patties and the buns and the bread. They add like even more water or more yeast to enlarge it, to get it to that same size that it's supposed to be, but it's not the density it used to be. Like the meat had more meat in it. The bread was more bread in it. and so on and so on. But it's like more air and water in there. And it's like, I'm paying how much for this shit? Why are you not seeing that many offers for, especially these type of places? Even in Burger King. I'm getting orders with like a lot of Whoppers in there and stuff, and it's like, here's your order. All right, so I'm looking at the offer on the screen, either DoorDash or ubereats, and it's like, okay, they got 3 sandwiches, 3 fries, they got some cookies in there and all that. And the bag is like this, and I'm like, what's going on here? I pick up the bag and I'm like, it feels like it's empty. I mean, and the prices are ridiculous. Even at the fast food chains are ridiculous. What you get your money's worth is pretty much the Mexican restaurants. You're getting, for what you pay for, you're getting a good portion. You're getting chips on the side, you're getting salsa on the side that comes with it, tortilla chips and stuff like that. And you get a plate with a good portion of the rice and black beans and meat or chicken or vegetables and stuff like that. And with a decent price, and I'm like, that's worth it. That's how it should be. And those places are busy. And also, some of the Mexican people here, they have what they call canteen trucks. And those are so busy. Why? Because the money that you're spending, you're getting a lot more food. But with a lot of other places, you're spending a lot more money and you're getting way less food. And if customers are not spending that much money and they don't want to spend that much money and they're not going to get that much of a food to begin with, they're not going to order from these places. The ones that do, they have a little bit extra money, and it looks like to me they're not ordering just to fill themselves, they're just ordering just to have a taste of it. Just to have a taste of that pizza or a taste of a hamburger, because maybe they didn't have a hamburger for a while, and just to have a taste of it. And they're paying an arm and a leg for it. I'm not doing that. And even in some Asian restaurants, you'll still get a good portion. Some of them are downsizing as well with their portions, because they used to be bigger, the balls. Like say you get like an Asian rice or let's say a shrimp fried rice or something like that with broccoli. And the plate used to be a lot bigger. Now the plate's a little bit smaller. And the price is the same. So you're paying the same price, but you're getting less food. But there's some other Asian cuisines where they still give you a good portion. But other than that, I cannot see myself spending that much money and getting very little bit of food. What's the point? So I believe that a lot of these customers that say to hell with it, will go to the supermarket and get a lot more food for the money that we're going to spend. There you go. We're not saying, and I'm not saying, or anybody else is saying that that's the main reason, but that plays a role with other things, with other factors, of why we're not seeing that many deliveries out there. Price is one of them. Portion of the food, it should be the main thing when it comes to a customer. They're looking to eat, they're looking to fill themselves, at least for the afternoon or the evening. If they have to order double and triple to get the same amount of food to eat, they're going to pay up the wazoo for that. They're not going to do it. And I'm seeing that because I'm picking up these offers and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing how much a pizza weighs, the same size, from a privately owned, let's say, Italian pizzeria. I pick up pizza pies from there and I say, oh, it's got the right weight on it. But then I go to these other fast chain restaurant pizzas and I'm picking up their pies and it's like air. Feels like it's just a box. The same thing when you're picking up hamburgers from privately owned location and you're picking up hamburgers from there, you pick up the bag and you're like, that's the right weight. And then you go to the fast food, the chains, and you're picking up the bag and it goes right up. I'm like, oh, what? Is there anything in the bag? I wouldn't do it personally, and I wouldn't do it. And I believe there's a lot of people out there just like me that are not going to do it. They'll order from places where your money is worth of the amount of food that you're paying for. That it's worth it. That it's going to hit the spot when you order it. That's going to fill you up at least. Other than that, these other places, I don't get it, man. Maybe people have money, maybe that's why they're seeing some of the offers or orders are being made at some of these locations because people got a little bit extra money. Other than that, I cannot explain it. Or they just want to have a taste of that pizza, just to have the taste of it, not to fill them, just to have a taste. But they're not that busy. They're not that busy. The Mexican restaurants, on the other hand, they're packed. Oh, they're packed. Trust me. A lot of customers. And in some of the Asian restaurants, a lot of people. And privately owned pizzerias, they're a lot busier than the chain ones. But before, it was a lot better. The food was there. Today, it's like the food that they have shrink it. They shrunk the food. And you're paying even more for it now than before. Before you were paying a little bit less and you were getting more food. Now you're paying more money and you're getting less food. And I believe a lot of customers are not going to go by that. They're not going to have it. They're just going to go out and go to either the supermarkets, or if they have a little bit more money, they'll go to the market, the farmer markets, and get some better food quality. But at least the quantity will be there. Other than that, you're going to pay delivery service and tips and all that to have it delivered, and you're not getting the food that you're supposed to be getting for the money that you're spending on food. It's just insane nowadays. Plus the other shenanigans that comes with the economy and whatnot, and the bullshit with the delivery service and delays, and people don't know how to run them, and customers fed up with other things as well. But I believe this thing plays a factor with certain customers out there that they're not going to be ordering. What the hell with it? I bet you there'll be customers that'll be ordering food and they have it delivered, and when it gets to their home, be like, that's all the food? We paid this much and we got this little bit of food out of this whole thing? Yeah, I understand that customers need to know places to shop, but there are some people that have different tastes out there. Maybe people don't like Asian food. Maybe some other people don't like even pizza. And they like the taste and the flavor of these certain other ones, but their portions are ridiculously small. And you're paying double. And more customers are seeing that. A lot of these customers are going to be saying, the hell with it. We're not going to order it out anymore. We're going to make our own food, stay home, and make our own food. Let me know, guys, in the comments. You guys go out and eat sometimes, right? Not necessarily you have to order it and have it delivered yourselves, which you have, I understand that. But you guys as delivery drivers, you go out once in a while, you go out there to eat. You're seeing this out there, what's going on with the food. They're shrinking the food. A lot more air in the bread, more water, fluffing it out. I wouldn't do it. Personally, I'm not doing it. I know the places where if I want to go out there and get something to eat, I know where to go. Other than that, the other places, I don't touch them at all. I don't touch them at all, period. It is what it is. But you guys let me know in the comments. And if you believe that that plays a role, not a big role, but is a percentage of why, especially with the economy today, that customers will not bother to order delivery when they're seeing that their money is being wasted and they're not getting the food that they're supposed to be getting. They'll rather make the food themselves at home. If you believe that, and what your opinions about that is, put it in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later.